Hi everyone, Tam's here. Today's video is a how-to video. For the past year I have been sharing on Instagram several photos of altered tins. I enjoy making altered tins and I've made several this year. This is one left over from the holidays and I have had several requests on how to make these. So today I'm going to share exactly how to make them. Okay, here are the supplies you're going to need. Everything can be found at your local craft store most likely, but I will link everything below. First off, you're going to need some type of tin. I like to use just old mint tins, whatever you have around. You will need some type of sealer, and I use Mod Podge, and I use a sponge applicator to apply that. You'll also need some type of rubber stamp for embellishment and a stamp pad that's optional. In the tins that I have made in the past, I do a trim around the edge with washi tape. So you can use any washi tape that you like. For those of you that are very particular and want to do the exact same tins that I have done, in the past I have used the Tim Holtz. They're right here, these Ideology Correspondence washi tapes. If I can find them, I'll link them below. Today I may just play around and use whatever. I have lots to choose from. And then you're going to also need maybe some scrap paper. Let's see. What I have here, I have a lot of this Tim Holtz Ideology Correspondence paper pad supply all around in my craft room. I love this paper, and they make the perfect cover, and that's pretty much what I've used for most of my tins. You can also print out something from the internet. This particular one, I just found the image online for the holidays and I printed it out. Right? And then I like to also use old vintage stamps. A lot of mine have vintage stamps. I get tons of them in the mail. As you know, I receive a lot of mail because I enjoy letter writing, so I have quite the supply to choose from. So any type of stamp that you might want to use. You're also going to need a cutting scissors, and if you have it, a corner rounder. Alright, I have this Becky Higgins one that's left over from my Project Life days. Okay. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to figure out basically what type of background paper you want to use and maybe the stamp you want to use. I think I'm going to go with this combination, and you are going to roughly eyeball and cut the paper to the size of the tin. So I'm going to cut it. I'm not being precise at all. Luckily this paper has little lines on it, so I'm going to use the line as a guide. Okay, yep, that's about right. You don't have to cover the whole thing, but it's good if you do. And then I'm just going to round out the corners. There we go. And at this point I'm also going to choose the washi tape that I'm going to use. And I think I'm going to use this brown here. This is the old book tape from Classiky. You can also find this online. I get all my Classiky products from the Paper Seahorse here in Tampa, Florida. Alright, now we're going to adhere this to the top. So I just put a layer on here like so. And then I place it on as close as I can get to the center. It's okay if you've got a little bit of the edges showing, because I'm going to show you how we cover that up with the washi tape. And I put a layer on top. going to happen with the washi tape is we're going to go all around the edge with the washi tape. You should have something that looks like this. Now, before you fold the washi tape down, I like to make a slit right here on the corners. Just makes the fold a little neater. Okay, and then I'm going to fold down the ends like so. You can see the tape is covering up the edges that you might have been worried about. Alright, and now I'm going to adhere my stamp, and I think I want them to go like so. And I'm going to put another layer on top of this, just to get everything looking the same. Right, and I'm going to let that dry, and I'll be right back. Through the magic of the internet, we are now back, and this is dry. And the final touch is I'm just going to put a little rubber stamp on here. Anywhere is fine. Right here. Just kind of gives it a nice patina, I think. And that is a basic altered tin. You can get a lot more fancy with this. You can put a coat of paint on the tin before you start to decoupage on it. And you know, people do different things. You can just decoupage without using the tape. Now, what do I like to do with these? I like to just store little doodads and goodies for my letter writing workshops for the participants. You can also put paper in here if you like. As you can see, it's pretty simple what I do, and hopefully this will give you enough information to arm yourselves to go out and alter some tins. Thanks for watching. Bye.